Bullets dodged. Stories. According to Reddit. Yeah, I'm way too loud in this. Let's say that we're gonna do 20. And then if it gets too short, then we'll just throw some more on there. So forgive me, but that's how we'll do it. This wasn't me, but my father. He traveled to London for work back from 2001 to 2007. He was booked for the day off on the July 7th, 2005 day, and the train that he normally got to work on was one of the ones that was bombed by a terrorist. Well, that's a way to... that's a true way to dodge a bullet, if I say so myself. Hello to everybody in the stream chat. Forgive me while I'm kind of adjusting a couple of audio things. I think the music may be a little loud, and I'm kind of trying to talk over it. But if it's streaming well, then we're ready to go. Hello to Zai, Kenneth, Lane, Otaku, Random, Pistachio, and Linda. Tell me about bullets that you've dodged. Number 19. I was out kayaking on a lake, and several bullets literally whizzed by me. There was a distinct whiz and a crack as it went by my head. I think some people were just out plinking in their backyard adjacent to the lake and didn't think a back stop was necessary. This also happened to me a few weeks later when I was paddling on a small stream. Bullets just whizzed by above the bank, just over my head. I don't think anyone knew I was there either time. Regardless, when you go out and shoot stuff, make sure there's a backstop. For fuck's sake. Also, I don't know how big the bullets were, so I'm unsure which was the biggest bullet that ended up dodged. Okay, hilarious. Because the list itself is asking what's like the biggest bullet that you have dodged, but these are all figurative bullets that it's asking people for, whereas the story presented here was a literal bullet. Okay. If you're in the stream chat and you have not played Marvel's Avengers, congratulations, you have dodged a bullet. And that is not an exaggeration, man. You dodged it. I'm sorry to say it. It just sucks. Just sucks that that's the case, you know? What are we supposed to do with our lives? Tomorrow, Outriders is coming out, though, and there's going to be a state of play, so that'll be fun to watch. I really enjoyed the state of play and the Nintendo Directs because, unlike any other publication or media thing when they have a whatever, they won't allow you to have like a watch-along or like a stream party, but, you know, gaming doesn't care. They want that free press. Damn it. Brought to you by Ridge Wallet or some shit. Dia and I were watching a video, or trying to watch a video earlier, and I skipped like 3 minutes into the video and the dude was still talking about the Ridge Wallets. Damn. Thank God I am sponsored. You know, I have my patrons, I have my subscribers, I have you guys, so that I don't have to kill you with these advertisements, even though I know some people are still getting some ads. And I appreciate you, you know, just tolerating that. Do you get what I'm saying? You're a hero. Kenneth Hill says, Kyle, I could tell the Avengers game was going to be bad when the first ever gameplay trailer was released. It was boring, acting was bad, and of course, everybody hated the costumes and the character models. I think the look is so important when you're doing something like this. You know what I mean? And it's so bizarre that certain people were willing to jump behind the, well, it's its own thing, so it doesn't have to look that way. Bro, on the heels of 20 movies? On the heels of 20 movies? That went on to be the highest box office grossing film of all time? Are you kidding? You know how angry certain filmmakers were getting? I'm Martin Scorsese and I don't think this is real film. Damn it. I'm James Cameron. I'm kidding. I don't know how he fucking sounds, but I know he was mad. Mad as hell, as you would be, to see all these superheroes putting on a cape, jumping in a movie. Now they making more money than you. Especially people like Robert Downey, who, you know, the industry wanted to just leave in the dust because he did drugs, that filthy degenerate. He is so done in this industry. Oh, the nerve. And listen, Favreau was willing to be like, listen, son, you know what? Let's do this. I got you, son. I got you. People will never know. People will never know kindness and he established some shit out there. They really did. They really did make some things happen. And nowadays they trying to get it without earning it. It's pretty funny stuff. The reason that Marvel's Avengers, the video game, is such an abortion, is such a disastrous and unfortunate missed opportunity to drop ball, is because if y'all look around right now on the internet, you will see people, no cap, no exaggeration, no joke, getting excited over the title of a Spider-Man movie. The title is exciting for them. All y'all had to do was make a couple skins look like the comic books, makes these people look like the MCU movies. The game didn't even need to be good. Just make it recognizable. It's like these people have had no idea what anything in the way of a business. I'm done. I've talked about it a billion times. It's wonderful to see you, PB&J. Here's hoping you have a wonderful day. He's saying hello to me and you there, Dia. So watch him go. Wow. Dia's playing her video games. What video game is Dia playing right now?
Overwatch. Catch the fever.
I can't believe you said catch the fever. I was going to say that. You've been spending too much time with me, Dia.
Oh, yeah, it's like we live with each other. I don't know.
Wow. Can't believe you said catch the fever. I was about to say catch the fever. Jarithia says, hey, Kyle, what are your thoughts on the new Spider-Man movie title and possible crossover with Red Scarlet and Doctor Strange? I have zero thoughts on it, homie. I'm very sorry to say. I'm a big, comic book fan, but that's going to come out and it's going to do what it does. I'm kind of interested in WandaVision and seeing where that goes, but, as I've said before, I'm sure that will be everyone's wildest dreams manifest, because if they dive into other realities, then they'll have a bunch of stupid cameos and stuff that, doesn't have to manifest into anything. It can just be some guy sitting in the corner like, oh man, it's me. And they'll be like, oh my God, you. And then they just, it'll be like a Robot Chicken episode. It'll be pretty terrible, if you ask me. Again, if it says Kyle, there was going to be an Avengers game way back when the first movie came out, but it was canceled. Oh, Kyle knows all about these things. I don't talk about a lot of stuff. THQ canceled Avengers game. I don't talk about a lot of stuff because a lot of the people that I'm making these Avengers videos for aren't ready for it. The people who are willing to listen are badass, and I appreciate them and I love them, and they got perky titties and I'm all about it. But some of the people who are like hate watching me, they think that I'm just a hater and I'm saying all these mean things just because I hate the game and all kinds of stuff like that. But even in the Discord, we were talking earlier about how Insomniac, the people who made the Spider-Man games, they could make a co-op mod or, area, just like a portion of their game, and it would instantly be better. It would instantly be better than Marvel's Avengers. And they don't need to make other Avengers. It can just be multiple Spider-Men with different costumes. And, you can have Spider-Gwen in there. You can have who's the Nicolas Cage Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse? Look at this. I'm pulling up a canceled THQ Avengers game picture, and it's Vision. So already you got characters that people will be more interested in than in this Kate Bishop, Kabbalah Khan nightmare that y'all mix it up. It's a true shame. But it is what it is, as the shills say. Kenneth says, it's like the guys making the Avengers game aren't fans. Well, there you go. Whoa, Godslave, I appreciate the belated birthday wish here. It really means more than I can say. And I should pretend that I can continue reading this, even though I'm going to get interrupted by that noise. Number 18. I had a friend who asked if I wanted to move to California with him and his family. I was 16 years old at the time, and I thought that the idea sounded fun. I didn't know at the time, but he was actually rescuing me from my insane mother and a not so happy home life.
Happy belated, bro.
That actually took a while to interrupt me, Godslave. Ain't that weird? I guess super chats are kind of slow. If you Streamlabs donated, that's the like PayPal kind of pop-up thing. That thing goes right through immediately. Sometimes it even comes before the notification. But for some reason, super chat just slow as hell. Don't you wish YouTube would get its shit together? It's pretty crazy. I guess when you're at the top, you got time to be lazy, you know? But look at that. I like to think of PUBG and like Blockbuster and how they were just kicking it like, yeah, you gotta come to us, baby. And one day, Netflix was like, what if they don't have to return it? That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't do that to them. You can't do this. You're gonna mess up the game, Netflix. Don't do it to them. Fortnite was like, what if I use my own engine and make a game? I know the engine. Why don't I just cut out the middleman? I'm teaching you how to use this engine. I'll make my own game with blackjack and hookers. And Fortnite back in the day has some titties on it, which is to say that it was a attractive game, you know? Not saying it's not now, but it seems to understand how to be lucrative in the way of skins. Fortnite's gameplay has been lacking in that it's not exactly as innovative as it could have been in the past couple of seasons. But they really are not fucking around with these skins. There's going to be an Alien skin coming soon. And I'm not into Alien, but I appreciated paying some tribute to some of this old school Bing Bong because it's nuts. To me, anyway. RT says I made some memes and I dropped them in the Discord. I appreciate you for that. I apologize that I didn't read that earlier. It's nice to see you, Sapphire. Here's hoping you have a great day. And everybody that's listening, I hope you had a great day. Spider-Man Noir, I'd watch the hell out of that movie just because of Nicolas Cage. Yeah, that was a great movie, man. Into the Spider-Verse was a well-crafted movie, and there was so much love and soul in that movie. Son of a bitch. Movie like that can't get made without passion, without an understanding of the source material, without a respect for the Spider-Men, you know, property. This wasn't made by a couple of people who were like, all right, let's just get this done and get the fuck out of here. It was made by people who gave a shit, which is why I'm saying if we were to talk about Spider-Man Insomniac's Spider-Man making a version where it's like, hey, this part of the game's co-op. Oh no. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So as we continue through this list, you know, I had a friend who wanted me to move to California with him, and I was 16 years old at the time, and I didn't realize that he was trying to rescue me from my insane mother and a not so great home life. When you are abused, sometimes it's hard to know that you are abused until you become an adult and gain a perspective. I shudder to think that, or what would have been, if I had stayed there, and what may have happened. It's crazy. But it's true. Sometimes it's not so easy to see what's going on when you're in the midst of it. It's crazy because some people, I like to think that they're so deep in the scenarios that they're in, that if somebody came and explained their exact situation to them, they would have all this clarity and, you know, this awareness to come to a conclusion and make a decision and, you know, be pretty black and white and firm in their stance. Yet when they look at themselves, they can't be as firm. It's weird. It's weird. But it's life. Ashley's Furniture Home Store. Kyle, just tone the ADD down one time. We're gonna love this place. Number 17. I was at the Tacoma Mall during the Tacoma Mall shooting. I was walking right towards where the gunman opened fire when my then fiance decided to go back into a store that we were just in. No shit. The time it took us to get back to the store was the amount of time it would have taken to be right where it all broke out. 10 seconds, one direction, or 10 seconds in the other. Hearing the screams and gunshots echoing in the mall was crazy. They locked us in the Suncoast video store for a while before having us exit out of the back. I remember the videos of that. It was fucking crazy. It was fucking crazy. But I'll tell you one thing, and this is going to sound nuts, Dia. I remember in one of the videos, and this was a really controversial thing as far as like the dialogue that it created, but I remember in one of the videos, somebody wouldn't shut the fuck up. They kept screaming in the midst of the shooting. Now, Dia, I've been in real life, live fire scenarios, unfortunately, where some people could compromise other people, so they needed to be dealt with as not to fuck over other people. So unfortunately, when this happened, all I kept asking people was, say you're in a situation, right? And there's like 5 of you in a room. One person won't stop screaming as they hear the gunshots. And the other, 3 people, right? They're being quiet. They're trying their best to survive, to just stay out of, out of sight, out of sound, out of mind. Would you try your best or do something to quiet this other person?
Probably.
If it came to something physical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like, I don't...
And a lot of people that I would propose this to, Dia, forgive me for interrupting, they would be like, oh, well, I wouldn't get physical about it. I'd be like, not only are you doing this in the interest of your own life, but you could potentially be saving these other people. And when they were super iffy about it, I would ask them, what if you were in there with your kid, Dia?
And suddenly the answer changes.
And suddenly it's a different thing that they need
like,
to think about. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like, it's not just my livelihood, it's everyone's livelihood. And you know me, I don't
It sounds insane.
I don't like being around people.
But people are fucking stupid, Dia.
Yeah.
How hard is it to shut the fuck up? I know that it's crazy, and some people don't have the, I don't know, man, the sense. They can't keep it together. When they're in a scenario like that, they lose themselves. But shut the fuck up. You got a gunman patrolling, and you're screaming? Bitch, are you for real? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Kyle, oh my God. It's just the funniest thing in the world, because some people really show you who the fuck they are when the shit hits the fan. And it's like, my God, just in complete and utter defiance of anything reasonable. Why am I getting notifications for Superman and Lois? This is the dumbest shit I've seen recently. And it's not that it doesn't have a place or that somebody isn't going to like it. It's just not for me, man. What's going on? Superman and Lois. Why is that happening? Jarithia says, haha, I'd knock that person the hell out. You got knocked the fuck out. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 16. Wow. Finishing up my paper route. Cool. When I was a kid, walking home on the sidewalk next to a busy road I was walking on the sidewalk next to a busy road with sister on the inside of me, dragging our little buggy on the outside. Middle of winter, a car jumps the curb and takes out our buggy. Neither of us know what the hell happened, other than this ungodly scraping sound and that our buggy was suddenly gone. We find out later that the driver saw us run home scared and brought back our buggy, which was utterly destroyed in a crumpled heap. I was pulling the cart, and my hand was on it, so I'm not sure how I avoided eating chrome that day. Not a single scratch on me. I still think about it regularly, and it's been 30 years. We don't even have any context with that story. We don't know if this motherfucker was drunk. Was it winter? Did I miss something? Wasn't paying attention while I was trying to read it? It's the middle of winter, they said. Yes. Sorry. I'm like reading but not comprehending, because part of me's trying to deliver this in a way where it's understandable. So I'm guessing maybe the ice took them up onto the curb, almost hit some damn kids. The guilt overwhelmed them. They actually brought the buggy back. Oh boy. Have you guys ever been hit by a car? I'm pretty sure you're not living until you've been almost hit by a car. What do you guys, never had a girlfriend before? You never been hit by a car? Come on now. Y'all ain't living. You know what I mean?
Until you get hit by a car?
Well, you guys never been to Asia? Okay, as we continue up this list, we arrive at number 15. Why did you say that? Okay. You can't say stuff. You can't say that. Number 15, physically a bus. I grew up in Bermuda. I'm sorry, I was laughing thinking about the triangle. Is that juvenile? The Bermuda Triangle is no joke, guys.
I thought you were gonna start singing that song.
I thought you thought that I was gonna start Googling the Bermuda Triangle and just taking over the whole list with this bullshit. As we continue, I grew up in Bermuda, and since it was such a small island, cars are limited to one per family. Nice. Everyone drives mopeds. I was driving into town and came up to a red light behind a bus. As is tradition, I scooted around the bus to be in the front of the line of traffic. Literally 2 seconds later, a second bus smashed into the back of the first bus at like 30 miles per hour. I would have been pancaked had I been back there, without question, 100% dead. I just sat on the side of the road for a bit and thought about my mortality. I said Bush earlier, forgive me. These things happen.
It's like Sean Connery never truly died.
Sean Connery. What was, wait. I'm trying to remember, like, a knock-knock joke, but I can't remember it for shit.
You know a Sean Connery joke? But knock-knock?
Oh, I remember it. It goes like this. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dishes.
Dishes who?
Dishes Sean Connery.
Damn. Old school.
Yeah. Nailed that. Yeah. No stuttering, nothing. Got him. Kids are going to be like,
who the fuck is Sean Connery? Is he in Fortnite? I guess he's not that big a deal. He's not important if he's not in Fortnite.
Number 14. I sold my bar and grill business in August 2019. Did bar and grills go out of style, I'm guessing?
No. COVID.
Ooh, I wasn't paying attention to the
To the year. Yeah.
to the year. Ooh.
COVID happened, and that's. I guess that is a bullet dodged.
I saw something about a guy getting high and chopping off his genitals earlier. It's not pertinent to anything that we're talking about right now. Just thought I'd share. It's pretty wild, guys. Have you read anything equally crazy? Tell me about it in the comment section or the stream chat if you're here right now. Damn it. Why would you say lucky him chop 2 screw 2? Would you consider yourself ruled by your genitalia? Do you think that you can't get things done because you're always getting aroused, and before you know it, it's girthy time, you gotta work this out, you gotta spank it. Time is going by in the day. Sometimes you just got done, and then you see something and you're like, oh my god, man, why I had to see these chitties again? And then it's before you know, it's like 3 hours passed. You just haven't gotten anything done. Teddy Oyama says, I feel lucky I still have a job. That makes me wonder what the hell he... Oh, because of COVID. Sorry.
My goodness.
Sorry, I was going to connect it to my thing that I was talking about, okay? Guys, have you ever had, like... What's the thing that gives you a spicy pee-pee? Is that a STI or an STD? Or is it crabs? Or not crabs. Urinary tract infection, right? Where it's like an inflammation?
A bunch of STIs?
STIs that make it fiery pee hole.
Yep.
Okay, guys. So imagine, you're aroused, but at the same time you have like this thing that makes your pee fiery. So this is what your peener is all like. Yeah. Wow. Did this happen today? What was yesterday? What happened? Holy hell. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's fucked up, but it's beautiful. What is it? Oh my god, Dia. Why you say ooh? See? Ooh. Ah. See what I mean? It's fucked up. Ooh.
Fortnite, the store.
Oh, Dia's in Fortnite. What are you ooh-ahing at then? Mattress Giant? Do you know that reference?
Yes.
You really know ooh ah? Is it because I showed it to you?
No, I know the.
Oh my god, a
actress.
big ass part of my phone case just fell off. Jesus Christ, I need to just buy another one.
The bottom portions of mine
You see that?
are gone.
Oh damn, I need to get you another one too. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. And then they're gonna eat me.
The Egyptian skins are back, and so is Savage.
Oh, I was meaning to get that for Michelle.
What? The mo-
Did Michelle get the jiggly titty skin?
What?
I thought she got the curvy skin for some reason.
I think she looked at it, but she wasn't interested.
But she wasn't interested in it. Yeah. I wish they didn't make her as ugly. It's fucked up. Why do you do that stuff, Dia? I think she got Penny. You should ask her.
Maybe she got Halloween Penny.
I think original Penny. Oh no, are you right? No, I think OG Penny comes with a Halloween style.
Okay, I think she may have mentioned Halloween Penny. I don't know.
We're really talking about Fortnite. We gotta stop. But if they come with Peter Griffin, boy, what happened?
There's black mech suit.
Black Mexican suit.
No, black mech suit.
I heard what you said. Mine is funnier. It's time to prepare our buttholes for what happened with this firestorm. Shut it. Let's get a read down here. Train plus a semi-collision. Oh, that is not cool. That's tragic as fuck. Someone said, imagine the explosion if it had been a complete collision instead of a...
Whatever. That's nice.
You son of a bitch. No one's gonna appreciate that like I did. Oh no. What have I read? Oh no. Jared says they got super lazy. Don't phone in your collisions around here, boys. You either go big or you go home. Full asset, damn it. Semi-collision. Is this the kind of legacy you want to leave for your kids? Oh, you already left it. Oh, look at you.
There's a new Team Rumble. Siphon.
I think Siphon's the one where when you shoot at a person, you get their health like vampiric. I'm not really worried about Fortnite right now. Tomorrow we are probably going to be playing the hell out of some Outriders, and you're going to lose me in a very unsexy way. I'm going to be all like, like learning about this game.
Again.
What do you mean again? When did you lose me before, Dia?
The videos.
The videos of what?
You make. What do you mean? What?
Oh, you mean the videos of me making Avengers content? Okay. Well, nobody else was going to do it. You see how angry they get at just me mentioning the truth? And you see how sad their communities are now as they're realizing slowly. They're going to be waiting a long month. It's okay. I'm sure that Crystal Dynamics will drip feed something for them. Their morale is really low following this Anthem being shut down forever news. It's a shame that it's a shoe. It is a shoe. It's a shame that nobody that I know played the hell out of Marvel's Avengers. Zy Lawrence says, what is Outriders? Give me one more entry and I'll show you a little bit of it. Number 13. I almost fell for a pyramid scheme in high school. My friend brought me to one of their meetings, ACN, and I was so on board. But my parents talked me down. I was upset.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now, how in God's name did you find this channel? Sephiroth.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now, how in God's name did you find this channel, Psycho GBR? Psycho GBR.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now, how in God's name did you find this channel, A Shining Star? You're a shining star. No matter who you are, I shine what you see. For we could truly be, Dia. A shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. Oh, I'm done. I almost fell for a pyramid scheme, and my mom was all like, don't do it, bro. And she talked me down, and I was like, man, y'all some sorry ass motherfucker. I can't stand y'all. I'm upset as a bitch. Until I learned more about multi-level marketings and quickly changed my mind. Sometimes I imagine where I'd be now if I went through with it. It wouldn't be pretty, that's for sure. To answer Zai's question, Outriders is kind of like a Destiny, I don't know, man. Maybe a Destiny meets kind of like a Path of Exile meets like a Borderlands. It's the new flashy live service, but the reason that it's appealing to many of us is because it's coming out with a free beta that has crossplay. So we're going to be able to download it on whatever platform and then play with one another. I'm going to play it on PC. Dia's going to play it on PS4. Should be amusing. And then we'll go from there, unfortunately. Such a lonely day, but it's mine. The most loneliest day of my life. The most loneliest day of my life. Hey, shut up. Why I opened another window and it was me in the other window. Can you believe that? And if you go, I wanna go with you. And if you die, I wanna die with you. Hold on.
It's a lonely day.
Yes.
Should be bad.
Yes, Yoda.
It's a day that I can't stand.
Should I have taken it down the octave?
It's a day that I can't stand.
Yeah, of course I should have taken it down the octave. That's way too high, Dia. You think it would have been funnier that high? Like Muppet high.
The most loneliest day of the most loneliest day of my life.
Do you ever judge me because I have 2 of these Yoda puppets, Dia?
The judging happened after you got
The second one? Okay.
And it ended after you got the second one and you somewhat made use of it. As long as you make use of the puppets, I think it's fine.
Okay, you're right. I should be using the puppets more.
Yep.
To do what? I'm supposed to work them into my Avengers video? What do you want? What do you want from me? You want me to work them into these videos?
People would enjoy it.
Oh my god. Homie, what you mean, Pimp Master Broda? This is my fucking video. What you talking about, son? What kind of funkle and waggles? Also, you remember when I made a video about Gamers Rise Up shutting down? Hold up.
A sad day this is. Banned. Our subreddit has been
Oh yeah.
unacceptable. I find this.
Yeah.
With rage it fills me. But silence us they cannot. Unite against this oppression, we shall. Unite. Purge the weak-minded, we must. Them. Heavy is our burden, but persecuted gamers are. Persecuted.
Jesus, I sneezed. Oh man, that was a really gross noise and I apologize. Give me 1 second. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna clutch. Oh, can you imagine if I forgot to mute the microphone for all those noises, Dia? Anyway, can I tell you a story about a girl I knew named Sophie?
Sure.
She always had daggers coming through her shirt. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So whenever I think Sophie, that's what I think. Neopoli. So I wanted to show this little thing that I made for myself for when I'm going to use it as like a splash image for when I talk in certain videos. And I put like the little no face from Spirited Away.
Very cute.
Yeah. And in the background, you can see the no face on my shelf next to the other Yoda. See him back there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of Kyle trivia. Is it trivia?
Yeah.
I'll let you decide. As we continue this list. Number 12. Not me. A Dutch mate of mine living in Tasmania had to visit his sick mom in Amsterdam. booking his flight online, he said to his wife, "You know, I'm sick of flying Malaysian Airlines. The food is shit, the hostesses are miserable. It'll cost more, but I'm booking with Singapore." So instead of dying on MH17, he was on a plane 40 kilometers ahead of it.
Yeah.
He made a decision that saved his life. Holy sandwiches.
When they mentioned Malaysia Airlines.
Speaking of sandwiches, I kind of want Wawa. Do you think I can end this list fast enough for us to get Wawa?
Well, fine. No.
Are you feeling Wawa? We do have like these in the fridge. No, you said yeah really fast. Are you missing sub sandwiches? You haven't had them in a while and you miss them?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'll get Dia what she wants. Can't believe Dia's approaching her birthday. She's going to be a whole year younger, and I'll be a whole year pervier. Oh, yeah. That's what I love. I keep getting older. They keep staying the same age. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'm sorry, in my head, Metal Gear Solid music was playing for some reason. Is that weird?
Nah.
Metal Gear Solid 2 as well. The one that's like do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, and it's all like bam bam bam. Get to the good part. Bam bam bam. Bitch. Bam bam bam. You trying to get struck, boy? As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 11. Nobody understands how hype Metal Gear Solid was making us. That's why we I have never had a longer almost sneeze in my entire life. That was really wild. It was kind of fun. It was kind of wild as a feeling. I wonder if that's what it feels like for women to be around me. Dia? Or to hear my voice licking their ear. I'm kidding. They've turned the sound down. Okay. Hey, women, how would you? All right, look, I'm gonna bring it up. Okay, Dia. Earlier, you were talking about like cisgendered people trying to not cisgendered people trying to force cisgendered people to do what they wanted them to do. And I was telling you about all of the, well, you know, for lack of a better word, people trying to make me or coerce me into having relations with them, even though they were not my sexual preference, you know? And I basically pose to any woman in here, or any man, obviously, if you've had somebody that is not lining up with your preference, that basically tried to, I want to say, peer pressure / make you feel like you're a bigot or you're phobic in some capacity because you don't want to fuck them, when it should have been outrageously clear that you're just not into that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Your preference is totally fine. It doesn't make you, just like, you know, let's not even get into it, but damn, I just wonder if anybody here has ever had to deal with that, because I deal with it so frequently that it's crazy. My man Jarrett dropped a bomb. He said, nah, man. This dude said, nah, man, I'm ugly. Listen, you're beautiful, no matter what they say. What are the rest of the words for that song? Something can't keep me down. Words? You're beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't keep me down?
I think so.
I don't know the words. Huh?
Is it the Christina Aguilera song?
Yeah. Whoa, Teddy Oyama, you can't say that. Everyone in chat is ugly. What a thing to say.
Everyone is beautiful.
Everyone's okay. You know what? He's observing opposite day, so he knows that everybody in chat's mad hot. You know, everybody in chat is not just hot. They're so hot, bro, that they can't even be bothered to fucking message half the time. Like, that's how you know that they're hot, where like, I'm like, hey, can you talk to me? And they're like,
This motherfucker wishes. Look at my big ass titties.
And then the dudes are all like, you wish, bro. Got to get in another set. Working on this repetition right now. And they're lifting. You know what I'm talking about? Damn, son. I'm glad that I could enhance your workout and that you're too cool to fucking talk to me. Like you can't just tap a button and speak and then have it translate what you're saying and just hit the send button. Damn. Red Sun said, bitch, I'm adorable. That's the spirit. SPI ROT Spirit Let's hear it. Number 11. I was booked on Pan Am Flight 103 and went down over Locherbe, Scotland. Do you think it's called Lockerbie? Nigga, it could be Lockerbie. Why you laughing at me?
Like, if you don't know, I don't know.
Oh, that's where you were laughing because I was asking you?
Yeah, because it's like, I usually look to...
Lockerbie.
Lockerbie.
No, it's still pronounced Lockerbie.
Lockerbie.
Like a Lockerbie?
So I was right. True Silver says, well, then everybody is in danger of dying from their ugliness. Look, y'all don't need to be pretty. Pretty is overrated. As long as y'all got really, like, dank genitals. That's what it's all about, Dia. Dia, am I wrong?
What?
Is it better to have dope parts or be pretty? Okay, well you're overthinking it in that you're right in a day-to-day capacity because your parts aren't going to be exposed. Being pretty would be more beneficial.
It's not just that, it's the fact that I'm thinking of, well, maybe you're not, what most people would want down there, so maybe if you are pretty enough you can get away with it, but I don't know, maybe for some people it's not just your looks, like if down there isn't what they want.
I recognize, unfortunately, my question was too broad. Yes, on a day-to-day basis, when it pertains to pretty much everybody that you're going to deal with, they're not going to be seeing your junk. They're not going to be seeing your stuff. You know what I mean? Unless you're a woman and maybe you got really, really big ones. And, especially these days you're wearing a mask. So as long as you can make your eyes and your hair look decent.
What are you talking about? No one, you still don't walk around without pants or,
Well, if you're Kyle, you know what I mean? Sometimes you really make sure that the crotch cut is, it's showing off the tininess. You know what I mean?
You wear
so that much like a
panties?
In Dragon Ball, Goku would say power pole extend and it'd just be like, really?
I imagine the sound that Marge heard when she was imagining the Bionic Man or whatever his name was.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's what I imagine the sound would be.
I'd like to find that noise. Sounds dumb. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
No, but it has to be the dude one because it's like very specific and great.
Yeah, it actually sounded different in this than it does in the version on The Simpsons.
Yeah.
They made their own version of the noise, and I prefer that one to this one, which is the official one. But it's funny that I like that one better.
That's why I mentioned specifically Marge because it's like that's what I want to hear.
This dude booked a flight. Okay, I didn't have a premonition or anything supernatural. I just decided to cancel my seat. I didn't think anything of it until the plane went down and my mother had written down my flight plan and reminded me. This was back in the day when you could cancel without penalty up to a couple of days in advance. Another person saved from a death flight, Dia. Another person saved from a death flight. Red Sun says, damn, no wonder Chi-Chi couldn't move for weeks. Goku been getting it. Well, Chi-Chi was wild, son. Only thing wilder than Chi-Chi was what? Say it with me. Bulma. Bulma was the hot piece. You understand? Bulma was borderline too crazy to be with. You don't want you date the crazy. You can't be with the crazy ones.
You know what I heard?
What?
That Bulma, like the actual character Bulma, was in, I think it was Sailor Moon, and apparently with that little Easter egg, it's supposed to be that Sailor Moon existed in the same universe as Dragon Ball Z.
How funny is that? That they fucking around on planets with all kind of magical girl transformation sequences and moon prism power, and then at the same time you got the yeah, I think I'm playing too. Hold on. DBZ. See. They gonna give me the good one? They gonna give me the good one? Dragon Ball Z. No, this is a weird version. Because the voiceover guy, he was really like, he was coked out. The version I'm used to has a dude that's just like, Dragon Ball Z, oh, dragon, rock the dragon. And that one sounded like it was like a, I don't know, some kind of even-tempered, reasonable dude. You don't want reasonable men on your anime openings.
It's like the meme that we were looking at yesterday with the two birds.
The meme with the birds had me dying. Hold up. Let me see if we can find it. DBZ theme birds meme. Please. Oh, this isn't even the good one. Is it? Yeah. Get to it. Get to the good part, damn it. When the other guy interrupts you and he's like, yeah. Oh my god. It like listen, the funniest version of this one is when yeah. Was it a Takeshi song, son?
I don't know.
The funniest version of this is like decent rap. Can you stop? You're hurting me. It's like interrupting my shit. I'm trying to type it now. What are you doing to me? It keeps going away every time I try to type. Takeshi bird meme. Yeah. Hello. Whoa.
That lived above the buildings that I was from that called the police on me when I was
Yeah.
Treyway, these niggas that heard me, I ain't heard of you. Get the fuck up on my fucking face, you all heard of you. Bitch niggas on the jack.
I like the part where he's like,
Killers, I'm a killer too. Get pop, and off your nigga,
when he rolls through. I'm sorry. When he rolls. Oh shit. Bruh. I just don't know.
Rap has evolved.
Somebody's listening to this. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I like the little bird and like is that a Kangol hat?
Must be.
Does anybody in here know who the most famous black man to wear a Kangol hat was? You know, throw your comment into the stream chat and I'll tell you if you're right, baby. As we continue up this list, the bullet dodged for number 10 is my ex-girlfriend. She moved out of my house a day before the first lockdown in Spain. She previously pulled a knife on me. Damn, can you imagine? Samuel L. Jackson is right. Congratulations, Candor. One guess. No, you were very close. Wesley Snipes was popular, but I said the most famous man. Samuel L. Jackson may have worn so many Kangol hats that you have to imagine that much like a cartoon character, he must have had just like a wardrobe full of these. I'm Googling Samuel L. Jackson Kangol hat. We're going to go ahead and just see if we can count the variations. Here he is in one. Fantastic. And there he is in another one. There's a gray one he's got there. You know, that's a normal hat. Not sure where that came up in the search. Here's a Kangol hat. It's got like a weird trim, an interesting trim. Wonder if it's like a special one. Oh yeah, it's got like it's an African, almost kind of like a bead type thing going on there. His beard's nice and gray. You have to wonder if that's relatively recent. I thought that he kind of retired the Kangol hat. seems to be coming back out, you know? That's old school Snipes right there. And by Snipes, I mean Samuel L. Sniping you with that Kango hat, baby. He's locked and loaded. Oh shit, did y'all hear about Tiger Woods? Sorry, I see this man golfing and I'm remembering Tiger Woods. Seraphin Bear says, in Kyle's voice, Dia, where's my super stream? Super stream. Oh boy. Metal Gear Solid 2 was so fucking dramatic. I loved that game to death. It was like no nonsense, no comedy, all drama bullshit. So serious you can't help but just die laughing. You know? My God. This chick pulled a knife on you, huh? I guess she sealed the deal. Girlfriend's crazy as a bitch, man. Damn. Thank God I found one that's not crazy. Not crazy. Number 9. High school girlfriend wanted to talk about baby names. There go the crazy I'm talking about. I was heading to college. I had no thoughts of being a parent. My mom even found a note in my pocket listing her favorite names if we were to have a boy. Anyway, we broke up after 2 years. The next guy she dated was a dad within 9 months. She was trying to get babied up immediately.
That's scary.
That's scary as hell, because you know women who will lie to their men and say, oh, I'm on birth control. Oh, you better have a baby with me or I'll tell people you beat me or you touched me or you worked me or you did. You know what I mean? Some women crazy as hell. And to be honest, this in some ways is the lesser of two evils, because you almost rather just live out your life and deal with this hoe and some fucking kid than deal with like paying child support or, you know, potentially having been married to this chick and then she's divorcing you and taking not just money right now, but alimony. You know what I mean? You're not just paying for a kid, but you paying for this woman because you happen to make a little bit of something. My God, boy. Life is so scary for some people because of a woman. Because of a woman. It is what it is, huh? Number 8. I got into an intercity bus and almost sat in the middle, but I moved and sat in the back. The bus later collided with a truck and got opened up like a tin can. If I had sat where I originally intended to sit, I would have been killed. I don't think there's anything crazier than, you know, avoiding death based on where you chose to sit. You know, missing a flight, not going to a building where something happens, ducking out of a certain area because like a crash or some crazy crap happens, but like you are on a bus and you physically choose to sit somewhere where if you had sat in the other place, you'd be dead. That sucks. It's kind of like if you have ever been in a car accident with friends and something happened to them, but because of where you choose to sit, you know, you're all right. That's fucked up. That's survivor's guilt right there.
Yep.
Damn. You're going to have to live with that. Number 7. In 1996, my parents were deciding between 2 houses to move into. They picked the new construction that resulted in being placed on a shoddy soil, years of lawsuits when we ultimately moved in 2001. Anyway, the other house that they could have picked, which was presumably on better soil, would have placed my older sister at Columbine High School as a freshman during the year that things went crazy, baby. Dia and I were having fun looking up a story about a guy that was referred to as the Anime Man. And apparently this dude...
No, Mr. Anime.
I thought it was the Anime Man.
No, the Anime Man is a
another
respected
dude?
member of...
Oh, did you just say a respected member of the anime reviewing community, Dia? Is that what you're going to say?
Because he is.
Is that not like a paradox?
No.
Can you imagine if I was like a respected Marvel Avengers game reviewer? Because I tell the truth? It's still a paradox. Respected. Reputable.
Respected because you talk about the
Okay, I just
traditions
think it's like, it's like saying a well-sexed virgin, you know? Mr. Anime, right?
that Mr. Anime, yes.
So the dude's name is Mr. Anime, and for people who don't know him, he is apparently one of the OGs that was reviewing anime back in the day on YouTube. And holy shit, man, this guy shot his family, was intending to go shoot a school up, but in his opinion, it got too real.
But he also studied all kinds of mass shootings, just like the Columbine shooting and other school events.
And he was, one of these, he's kind of like an Elliot Rodger, where he idolized these bastards who did these stupid things. And it's just crazy to take a look back knowing now, what we didn't know then, or what people watching him at the time didn't know then. You have some of his reviews of anime, and what sucks is that his motivation for taking the lives of his parents were him not wanting them to be saddened or ashamed, or, to have to live with the guilt of having a child that went and shot up a school. So he took their lives preemptively, as if to basically make it so when he goes to do what he does at this school, they won't have to live with it. But when he did it, apparently that's what made it real to him. The fact that, oh my God, I've taken the lives of these people and I love them. Why did I do this? He was even leaving notes like on the wall saying, why did I do this and shit like this? And then he ended up turning himself in and not doing this bullshit at the school because, quote, it got too real. But I just want you to think about like living your life as a parent. Maybe something's off with your kid, something's wrong. You know what I mean? And then you watch him sit in his fucking bedroom, get some legit attention for this dweeby little thing that he does. Maybe it's a little autistic. He straight up is just reviewing anime in his bedroom, and a lot of people are positively
Your beautiful voice has saved me from my dark thoughts time and time again. If I could give you the world, I wools.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that donation, and I appreciate the compliment, Les, and I hope that you are granted the strength that you may or may not need, equal to what you have done in making my night with your contribution. I appreciate it. I'm thankful, and hope that if you're going through something, that you get the strength that you need to squash that shit under your foot. But to quickly address this man who I am not trying to really spend any time kind of thinking about. It's just morbid. It is morbid fascination with a person who for the most part is fine. One day he starts showing up outside, and he's like firing weapons, and he's awkward, and he's weird, and he's drinking, and he's and it's no more cringe than you would expect from any typical guy who's going to sit down and review some anime. I want to review anime from time to time, and I'm cringe all the time, but I'm not cringe in what I'd consider ways that are, I don't know, so invasive, so crazy, so I want to say rage-filled, where I'm potentially blurring the lines between whether or not it's okay to take a human life. And when I bring up the parents, I'm always saying, hey man, imagine thinking, we may not have a kid who's the best, who's gonna, bring home all of this cheddar, who's gonna go get this degree and become a doctor or whatever bullshit standard that people hold children to. But at the least, we've raised a kid with a good head on his shoulders, who has found his own way to reaching out to people and making his own mark. But one day he wakes up and he guns you all down, dude. Because something's not right in this dude's brain to where he can, for some reason, not separate that a human life is not his to take. You know what I mean? That's a fundamental, deficiency. And they lived among this dude for all of this time. And how could they have known? How could they have known that it would take him taking a life for it to, quote, suddenly get real? Because he's watching and idolizing these weirdo serial killers and thinking to himself, oh, yeah, what I'm going to do is go to a freaking, school and get the high score, bro. But, oh, I don't want my... You have the wherewithal to be like, oh, my parents might be feeling guilty following what I do. So to spare them from that guilt, you know what I mean? You usually see this with parents, whether it's a man, whether it's a woman, going, oh, this world's too terrible and I don't want to live in the world anymore and I'm going to take my kid and I'm going to save my child from an existence in this world.
Because, it's your decision to make that for them. For them, that's showing true love and compassion is...
This shit is creepy as fuck in retrospect, son.
Yep.
Creepy.
And I really appreciate you guys
Especially at the
clicking
fact
on
that he's
my
like, I'm gonna give
page.
myself
Well, I
a
won't say
break.
it, but you guys.
I'm gonna go on a little break. and
But
be
you
back.
know what trips me out the most, Dia, is some of the people who perhaps develop I want to say a fixation, this is what becomes their outlet in the way of, I wouldn't call it an outlet. It's a crutch, where they need the dopamine, whatever chemical release that comes with getting a certain amount of attention. And when they don't get that attention, they start to go like crazy. And I'm not saying that this is like any large percentage of that. I think the dude was unfortunately just fucked up. But you see a lot of the times, some people develop these unfortunate delusions where they're associated with a certain amount of this, a certain amount of that. If I don't get this amount of likes or this amount of attention, then, you develop not only this aggression in the way of envy for other people who do have it, but you develop a disdain and this warped kind of belief that you are scorned, you are overlooked, that you are entitled to these things that you deserve. It's not about earning it to you. You just simply deserve it. You were born, you exist. Why shouldn't I have all of these things? You see this kind of mentality in an incel all the time. You know what I mean? Even though they're the one who's wrong, they're the one who's flawed, you're the one with problems, you got the condition, you're mildly autistic and you can't even understand things about yourself, but you're not trying, you're really just outlining all of the things that you require. And if you don't get the things that you require, then you're going to and make other people pay for it. Come on, man. Chop 2 Screws 2 says, I thought Demon Slayer was still number 1. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, the Japanese really have made their decision, you know what I mean, for right now. To be honest, I also think Demon Slayer is a very positively benefiting victim of the current times, if you know what I'm saying. Motherfucking hit the lottery right now. Teddy says, if you're still looking for a good anime, Kael, I highly recommend Mushoku Tensei. Oh my god. Damn, YNK. Is that the real YNK? Will the real YNK...
I'm adjusting to my new medication and it has been a challenge. You help make the days better.
Well, thank you, El Pepe. That was a really tightly coordinated donation attack, guys. Well done. So first of all, I appreciate the curse donation from my man YNK, who already knows he needs to hold on to his money because I'm trying to hit him in a big way so we can coordinate the attack. And I almost want to joke, but you already know never to say certain things about like the White House or the Pentagon or anything like that because, people are already listening and you don't want to trip any NSA like bots that are like, oh no, YNK, I was just listen, can I, I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be rude. YNK is my man, who's, bruh, he's a hero. But I want to go live where YNK is living, man. No homo. We could just be happier there. We'd have access to
things.
to the life. To the life, Dia. You know, am I trying to expose YNK for being a person who lives where hoverboards are accessible? Bitch, shit. And I kept telling everybody. I remember when I first saw some of these hoverboards, I thought to myself, okay, well, if it only works on a certain type of surface, then pave the fucking sidewalks with that shit. And lo and behold, bro, you know what it feels like for where I am and where YNK is? Not just in status and like place in life, bro. It's like this. Imagine, son. Imagine you're living somewhere where all they got is dial-up. And somebody that you know is living somewhere where they have fiber, and all they ever do is dunk on you and go, oh, well, you know, I have 500 megabytes down, you know, a second, bro. Oh, there's a new update for the oh, it's downloaded. You know what I'm talking about? Whoa. Whoa. You make me feel like caveman. Oonga boonga. Oonga boonga. Go down to the river. I take the stick and I put a sharp on the stone. I tie the stone to the stick and I throw the stick in the river. And if I'm lucky, only if I am lucky, dear, do I pierce the fish and we have food to eat. But if I am not lucky, dear, teach a man to fish a day, feed him for that day. But wait, I'm sorry.
Give a man a fish.
Well, if you teach a man to fish for one day, he should be able to remember how to do that for a lifetime. Yeah. Yep. If you catch a man to fish, feed him for a day, teach a man to fish. Oh my God. Hoverboards, guys. I'm really sorry about it. You know YNK really made me start sweating in here? How does he do it? This dude made me start sweating, Dia. And you know what my favorite fucking my gag, there's a gag on The Simpsons where Bart puts a bunch of fake bullshit on his face. Like gag crap. There's like a Toucan Sam nose. Toucan Sam nose. You know who Toucan Sam is? I was about to say, imagine if you're too young for Toucan Sam with them big ass titties. Just bigger than your head size titties. Hell? Anyway. He also had like a pipe on his head.
Don't even get me started on him because they changed the look
of Toucan Sam.
How do you know that? Of his freaking kids.
How do you know that? How do you know that? You know, we go from talking about people who kill people.
Stripes.
Huh?
Stripes. I think Stripes
made Stripes made you aware that Toucan Sam has
I think so because you know whenever something changed
I bet you if we looked up any fucking cereal monster that we liked it when we were young, they'd look. Oh God! Oh God!
So kawaii.
Oh God! Sorry. Get it off. Oh, it's everywhere.
Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger.
I am not looking him up.
Do it.
There's not a new Tony.
Maybe they haven't changed
There's no new Tony, Dia. He's iconic. There's no new Tony. See?
Toucan Sam.
Fuck Toucan Sam. He ain't no Tony the Tiger, no. They're great. Ain't no Tony the Tiger. I mean, oh, YNK, he said, you know what I mean? Oh my God. Hey, Tony, I like the things you do. Hey, Tony, if I could, I would be you. Do you get what I'm saying? Kyle's not a furry. But you remember when I played VR chat? Yeah. I identify with Tony the Tiger.
I remember you being upset over the fact that you couldn't get him again.
They took Tony the Tiger skin out of that game, and I didn't have what it took to like properly mod his skin into the game because I suck. You know? What was the funny version of this video? How long has it been? What the fuck was that? Well. It's me. Listen up, you little pussies. I'm the big cat around here now. That's right. You better fall in line, you little kitty bastards. What are you gonna do? Oh my God. Oh my God. Me and Garfield. Stop it. They're gonna marching band at me to death. Fuck me. Nope. game is so dumb.
Ladies, I need you to both know that you're loved by me, Tony the Tiger. Wow.
I have a boyfriend.
What does your boyfriend have to do with Tony the Tiger? Okay, be serious.
I have a boyfriend.
Your boyfriend can't touch you the way Tony can.
Oh my
I like it
God.
when people say, "Hey Tony." Hey dude, say I like the things you do.
I like the things you do.
Now say, "Hey Tony."
Hey Tony,
Now say, "If I could, I would be you."
if I could, I would be you.
I'm the one and only tiger with the one and only taste, and know how to take a breakfast and make it great. Is this your young child? Oh my God.
I forgot about the car. Do you remember?
I can't hear anything.
Oh, you can't look. There was a dude that was playing Deja Vu, and he had a car skin, and he was just drifting through the room.
Cute lolly from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
That's why you're trying to watch that godforsaken anime.
She's so cute.
Oh dear. YNK says that Seraphin is spitting facts. Why would he say that? Seraphin says, Kyle and Dia, did you know that Tony the Tiger was voiced by the man who sung the Grinch song? I didn't know that. That's a hell of a piece of trivia.
That's cool.
That is a hell of a piece of trivia. How come your facts ain't that dope all the time, Seraphim Bear? Yeah.
No, Teddy.
Teddy says, I love how much my laugh sounds like yours, Kyle. It's like we could be brazas. Skuta brazas. Guys, it's really important that we talk about Outriders, unfortunately, because from what it looks like, Outriders could be some new hot shit, and here's why. Outriders is releasing a free demo tomorrow. You can play it on PS4, PS5, Xbox One X, the new one, PC, and we can all play cross-play with one another. The demo is free, and when the game comes out toward the beginning of next month, I think all of your progress goes over. So it really is interested in giving you a quick little taste of how it's supposed to go. To be honest, it is no different to me from like a Fortnite where everybody can just play with each other if they wanted to, but it's more like a Destiny in that we're all leveling up, we can make multiple characters, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to cost you a damn thing, so we might as well try to play together. It's going to be me and Dia. I think we can play in parties of up to 3 instead of 4, unfortunately. So if one other person is willing, we should hit that up and see what's going on, you know? Kyle says, my AMC stops are looking beautiful like you. I will share some of the love. Pepe, listen, YNK, Pepe, please help me with finding out which is the best stock app for me to fuck with, okay? And I will bust this tonight. Because y'all saw what happened to GameStop earlier today, and I'm so mad I wasn't a part of that. Not that I would be crazy enough to have diamond hands and not sell that right now. I still wouldn't be benefiting. But I hate that like things are happening at all and I'm not a part of it. So just tell me what's up, you know? Pepe says we bull. Is this a good thing? Can anybody else vouch for that? Is that YNK says, I used to use Betterment on End Motif. Why used to, YNK? I wonder if YNK is too dope for the stock market now.
He just has a person who does it for him.
He's diversified in such a crazy way. He's the one running the stock market now. What the fuck? He's the one screwing people over. Oh, damn. He's the one who picks up the phone and goes, shut it down. Oh my God. Let's continue up this list. Number 6. Thank you again, YNK. You really did make me sweat. And that's... I don't like how that sounds, no homo. Number 6, man. 2005. My friend and I evacuated New Orleans 2 days before Hurricane Katrina and drove to Mississippi with what little money that we had. We were deciding, or trying to decide, on where we would be staying for the night, and it was between a mid-range hotel and this really cheap hotel. We decided to spend a little more for the hotel, and during the night, the eye of the storm came through Mississippi and flattened the roof of the motel that we decided not to be in. I don't think anything's crazier than defying death in so explosive a capacity. I do want to give it up in a special way to YNK, as usual this day. He knows the way. He makes me way okay. Did I say that? Whatever. Here it is. You're the stream boss as usual, YNK. Way to dunk on anybody who ever believed that they might be able to grasp, to clutch, to gently squeeze and caress the balls of stream boss in their own hands. Not today. Not with YNK in the way. What would you like as a as a gift, man? You gotta tell me. Gotta let me know. Betterment and motif. But Pepe is saying we bull. Kenneth says Outriders better be good. Square Enix hasn't been showing any effort in their Destiny type games. Well, Avengers, we like to just, unfortunately, you know, that we're going to see tomorrow. We're going to see tomorrow whether or not Avengers is Square Enix's fault or if it's Crystal Dynamics' fault. You know what I mean? Jeremiah said what happened at GameStop. A bunch of people inflated it or, you know, bought whatever so that the stock went nuts today. We are on the internet. I don't need to tell you. I can show you. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. And you should see Wall Street Bets right now. And y'all should see Wall Street Bets. Motherfuckers losing their damn mind over there. Get out of my way. Jesus Christ. Hey, hold up. All right. My God, y'all are wild. Anyway, he wants the Pepe with the blankie. Could this be easy to find? What's that? What's this? What's this? No. But what's this? What's that? Storm. What's this? Hulk. I think what I need to do is just look for the GIF. It shouldn't be that hard. I type in GIF. Scroll down a little bit. I have a Pepe smoking a cigarette. Where did he come from? Seriously don't remember that. What would you say the highlight of your day was? Be honest about it. Be honest, bro. Was it a sandwich? Oh my gosh, there he is. He's so precious. It's just gonna be a bunch of lined up Pepes. Well, you can't hide the feet. How about you come over here? Okay. And then I put you over here. Manny. Excellent. Seems about right. Can you imagine somebody came into the stream right now and all they saw was like a face full of Tony the Tiger while I'm positioning GIFs on the stream? I mean, it's not, weirder things have happened on the internet, I suppose, huh? It's not the end of the world. Number 5 on the list of bullets dodged, that time that I didn't go along for a ride when a friend of mine was running weed. It was illegal back then, and I was bored and unemployed at the time and passed up on the trip. I had to go to a job interview to be a zombie at a Halloween festivity type thing for an amusement park. I got the job, but my friend got arrested and did 30 days in jail. They are not playing around. Wow.
That'll teach you a lesson, you dirty mule.
Apparently. It's a good thing that, since then, we've all come to our senses and things can make sense in the world. You know? That's what matters. We should all join hands and stop cracking whips, you know? We should smash.
Let me smash.
I'm sorry, I really wanted to press that button, and I did. Number 4. I broke my lease, and I moved out of a terrible apartment complex that I was living in to move back home because I was broke. 2 weeks later, the whole complex burnt to the ground because of a meth lab in another unit. This motherfucker. A few edits for some people commonly asking questions. The apartment was right outside of downtown Birmingham, Alabama. I didn't have a renter's insurance because I was broke and 20 years old at the time, so they wouldn't have wouldn't have gotten any kickback for that. I did end up getting my security deposit back, which they said that I had forfeit by breaking the lease, so that was nice. That meth lab was not mine. I packed mine up and brought it back to Florida with me where it belonged. Ha 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 ha. Jesus, man. Like, my whole body's getting hot now. And I don't want to say it's because of Y&K, because that...
Light one for me, homie.
Well, I appreciate this $4.20 donation from my man.
Smoke weed every day.
And don't play, you know? I will say that there have been times in the past where Kyle was somewhere during these streams, and I was distressed, baby. Y'all think I'm bad and giggly now? Like, I just didn't know what the hell was going on. It was a shame. It was a true shame. Have a treasure hunt, why don't you? Okay? Try to find out which list. Kyle is crazy high. Where? Can you do it? Can you gleam it? Would you imagine that you would know? Do you think you know me well enough? You know? You experience me on a daily basis. Like a fly on the wall, you don't say anything. Long-time lurker, never a commenter. Maybe it's time for you to start saying something. Maybe it's time for you to stop reading, to stop lifting those weights, to stop just squeezing your boobs in the tub or whatever it is that you do, and leave a comment so I know that you're there. Doesn't have to be more than that. Doesn't have to be an interaction. We don't end up having to meet up to play some rock band. Because I really do miss the days when I had the Beatles rock band, bro. It feels like my life has fallen apart because I don't have the Beatles rock band anymore, which apparently probably only would have worked on that PS3 anyway. You know, it's a shame because I don't. If I had the rock band game and I tried to put that in a PS5, would it work? Let's ask the internet. Like, I even have the PS5 yet because it's not, available anywhere. And every time they're like, hey, man, it's working. And you go and then it's like, oh, we're out. We're just kidding. Rock band Beatles PS5. Pepe says, Kyle, when is the feet calendar coming out? When the price is right, bro. The worst part is Y&K could probably ask for something that ridiculous. Rock Band on PS5. I tried to find some news to see if there was any source, blah, blah, blah. Nothing's been announced at this time, given both Sony and Microsoft promises of backwards compatibility with the current gen. We're generally expecting that some stuff would work on next gen. Guess the only way to know will be to try it myself. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. Special shout out to Anil, my man, setting up the future, setting up the way. Oh boy. It may be time to obliterate this list and free you so that you can free your mind. Hello, Random065. Hope everyone is having a good day. I wonder if you're the type that lurks but rarely says anything, but either way, I wish you a wonderful day as well. Just like I wish the people who are choosing not to say anything a great day or night. Not just today, but but always. Number 3. Once at a bar, a woman was surprisingly into me, so we were dancing. If I had had more confidence back then, I definitely could have taken her home. In the end, one of my karaoke buddies ended up with her instead and got caught by her husband that night. Ooh, that's gross. That's a spicy situation. You don't want anything to do with that. True Silver Wolf says Darkest Dungeon tonight, Kyle? Why'd you have to say it? Why'd you have to say it? Fine, we'll do 1. God, let's get this over with then. Number 2, a literal one. Wow, a literal bullet dodged again. We saw that earlier in the list. A friend was showing off some handguns that he bought with his first paycheck. Checked the chamber to make sure that nothing was there, sighted at me and pulled the trigger. Of course the gun was loaded. The bullet passed over my right shoulder and buried itself into a chair. We are not friends anymore for some odd reason. What is this? What is so difficult to understand? Don't point a gun at anything that you don't want dead. It's funny to you. It's a joke.
Some men have tiny pee-pee energy.
You got that little pee-pee. What's wrong with you? Dude, that could have been, you know what I mean? That could have been both of their lives. Both of them. Yep. Number 1, I had 2 job offers, different states at the time. The one that I didn't take was offering more money, but I just didn't gel with the guy who would be my boss, and really liked the guy who would be my boss at the lower offer. The better offer was in a state that I had always wanted to live in for a company that I admired, but something felt off, so I went with the lower offer. I ended up meeting my wife in the city of the lower offer. Meanwhile, the company that had given me the higher up offer abruptly closed and laid off their entire staff with no severance. So if I had taken this offer, I would have been stuck on the other side of the country with no job and no money. Well, I guess it all just worked out for you, didn't it? If only all of us could be so lucky. I mean, I'm not lucky with all the Anil and YNK in my life, and the Pepe wearing a sombrero as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it would seem as though it's time for us to embark on one Darkest Dungeon run. One run. Darkest Dungeon, son. And we're going to try our best not to destroy ourselves. Seriously, tomorrow going to be some hardcore Outrider playing with Dia, and then there's also going to be a PlayStation show towards the end of the night, towards 5 p.m. Not like the night, but the afternoon, and we're gonna have some of that going on. So join me, why won't you? Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation.
Have I died yet?
Of course not. I forget that you haven't played this in a while. Do you want the headset so you can hear? I don't think there's really anything for you to hear.
Yeah, no. It's more of a visual thing than a listening thing.
Look at it all incorrectly spaced on the screen. I know, but I think that when I load in, it will for some reason snap down to the right part of the screen. So let's see if it does. Forgive me. Still loading. Oh my god, for real. What is wrong with you? You're still loading right now? Like, oh my god. You're still loading. You're still loading. Yo, the mods must have destroyed this game, Dia.
My obsession caused this great foulness.
Oh yeah.
And it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
I didn't know the mod. Like, I haven't seen your game.
Oh, you haven't seen any of my mods?
No.
You haven't seen any of them?
No.
Would you like to come get closer so that you can experience them all properly?
Sure.
Decadent and opulent, gazing from the moor.
Oh yeah, Dia, oh yeah. So, Dia hasn't been with me in a while, so Dia and I are going to go out on a mission together and make things nice and crazy, nice and easy. Looks like Eggsy Vittorio's a little bit stressed, so he won't be coming with us.
So what does my character look like now?
You'll see when we go out on a little mission here. Where's YNK? Is he gone? YNK is having himself a drink because he is mad stressed from the last adventure we went on. That's crazy. That's crazy. So who are we going to take? Dia, you, me. Who else? Bella's here. We could name new people. Seraphine's not a girl, but that shouldn't stop them from living their you know, in-game life as a woman, if that's how we wanted things to go, you know. Oh, Pepe says, Kyle, a year ago my family and I went camping in Sedona, Arizona. My daughter and I went to the river to swim. Then I felt off and decided that we should take a different path. There was a diamondback rattlesnake in the path that we were going to take. Damn. Is Linda even here? I guess we should take Linda.
Yes.
And then we could take True Silver Wolf, or we could take Red Sun. Or we could take PB&J.
PB&J.
PB&J, she says. See, I don't know PB&J's moves.
What is he, Scorpion?
Yeah, what is he, Scorpion? Yeah, he is. I don't want Mark for Death. I don't want any of these stupid ass moves. Flashbang. I don't need none of that.
Linda's still here, yay.
Finish him. Caltrops. It's a ranged attack that inflicts bleed.
Linda just has one request. Don't let her die.
So this can inflict bleed? I'm not understanding. Bro, let's not let it take until the end of the world. Embark. The thing about me being broke in Darkest Dungeon is that I'm always broke in Darkest Dungeon. I hope that this is something that you understand. So, I don't even remember what position makes the most sense for everybody, so we're just gonna put everybody where they need to go. I'd like to do an easy short one, as terrible as that is. I know I'm a piece of shit. I don't care. Let's go. What's wrong? Some of your heroes do not have all of their combat skills equipped, bro. Okay, what's that mean, Dia? It looks like it's fine. It looks like it's fine. I don't even want 5 things here. I don't know what collect bounty means. I'm just going to turn it off. But uppercut can only be used from the front 2 spaces. That's the madness of it all. I can't do stupid shit like that. Take uppercut off. I'm not marking anybody for death either. You need to be in the 3rd slot. That's bullshit. You can only attack the front 2. Just sucking on my ass wipes. Sucking on my buttholes. As we continue, provision. Yes, embark. Okay, so we're just going to take a couple of torches. Like 7 should be fine. Just going to bring 8 food. 2 poison, 2 bandages, and I'm just going to shut my eyes and continue. I don't care, Dia. I'm constantly broke in this game. That's the crazy part.
How do you earn money? Is it just through collecting loot?
Pretty much. It's through doing these, and I don't get enough money to be able to not, Okay, Pepe was asking, what is this game about? This game is about wicked dice rolls. So we try to stay ahead of the curve.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Imagine if death was around the corner and every encounter could result in you getting fucked up. Because the dice roll is wild like that. That's what Darkest Dungeon is. And sometimes you need to know whether or not to fuck off or to continue.
Have you had to do that? Since
Oh,
that one time?
Remember that one time I planned to fuck off Dia, and then I decided no, and then I actually like won because No, I'm Kyle though. You can't trap.
Ambushed by foul invention.
I'm stressed too by that. I'm really not appreciating that. Are we in a good slot? Look at how Linda's dressed. Isn't she hot? Look at them fucking legs, Dia.
Oh, I can't even see what I look like.
You can't see what you look like properly?
No.
Why?
It's so small.
Your boobs are out though. Kind of.
Is that like just like a window?
Yeah, no. I think it's actually like a strip. So there's boob visible on both sides. Linda's got like almost like a corset kind of thing going on. But me and PB&J, we are steadfast men. We would not be tempted or swayed by such feminine wiles, Dia. Ooh. So all we gotta do, there's another fucking trap over there, but we need to explore 90% of the rooms.
I would so be into cosplaying as this character. Because it doesn't show my lower half, just my boobs, which I'm not ashamed of showing off, I guess.
Well, you're saying you're ashamed of showing off your lower half?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know, I feel like I'm just awkwardly shaped below the waist.
Intriguing. So you're telling me there was no fight in here? What bullshit is this?
You make it seem like that's exactly what you want.
Well, at least now we'll only have to explore 90% of the rooms, which means we don't have to do one room. And we'll be able to finish. PB&J is Scorpion. I wonder if this is what he wanted, you know? Get over here. You think he yells it when the attack happens?
My goodness. Well, you don't
Even the
know.
cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Touch it. Woo! I'm buffed. Let's use another fucking... I feel like we're running out of torches. A fight finally occurs. And they were surprised. This is about to get hilarious. So it looks like Linda can start this off by poisoning... Well, who's the bigger deal? I'm not sure I know what a bone courtier is, but I know this bitch can stress us out, so she should probably get poisoned first. My man can hit him with caltrops, and I think it hits 2 people, and it will inflict bleed? Oh no, he could only hit 1 person. Well, she's bleeding too. Dia, you know something called Judgment now, which you can use on anybody. So let's go ahead and fuck with this bitch real quick. It also
The
heals
wounds
you.
of war can be healed,
That's nuts.
but never hidden.
Kaya, what kind of ability do you have?
I like how he cast a judgment and that healed me.
Fuck this guy. 14, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of damage. Ooh. Oh my god, Linda fled to the back of the formation. And they're still hitting Linda. My god, she's mad stressed. Ooh, you better calm down. And I'm bleeding? It's okay. It's okay. You're hitting PB&J now. Oh, jeez. Tell you what. Lunge is one of Linda's strongest abilities. And she can only use it when she's in the back of the formation. But peep this shit. 5 whole damage. That's supposed to do way more damage. He went for Linda again, son. So you have a blanket party heal, which is pretty dope. Gonna use that right now. Y'all better cool it. Jesus Christ, dudes. Alright, how do I...
Finish him.
No, the girl will bleed or poison to death. What I want is this nigga. Just bringing him forward in the formation. Reign of the old gods. He went for Linda and he missed.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
She died from the poison.
Ah, thank you, Teddy.
I'm gonna go for the old dude.
Another abomination, cleansed from our land.
26 is more damage than I'm sure I've ever seen. So Linda needs to go ahead and pickaxe a motherfucker. But she might as well kill this dude.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Look at his corpse on the ground. Ain't that a bitch? What is finish him? Another room for a party heal before this is all over.
The wounds of war can be healed,
I'm bleeding.
but never hidden.
Not good. Whatever, we can end this now.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
If it weren't for all the stress that Linda succumbed to, or nearly succumbed to, could have been, ooh, she poisoned? No, she resisted the poison. Very cool. I am bleeding, however, so I'm going to use one of my bandages. Not that I care. Let's go. Okay, is this where Linda should be? Linda should probably be where? How does her lunge attack go? Lunge requires that she's in the back 2 slots, so if she's there, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just like what you two are wearing. Does that make me a coomer? You know? Artie says, I think I've made enough memes for the night. This guy's been making Avengers memes on that ass. Putting them skills to good use. It's a good thing we weren't making memes earlier. We'd have been accused of weaponizing memes, you know? Okay, we're hungry apparently. Jeez. Didn't feel like we were doing that much walking. Use one of the torches. Keep your ass going.
You're supposed to do 90% of the rooms.
For people who don't know, in this game, like the light going down will make your whole party stressed, and if we get too stressed, then we'll pick up tendencies that are terrible, and we'll make everybody awful. You know, it's funny because you can tell that I'm kind of holding my breath, but if you don't know why,
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
he's right. Finding the thing is the easy part. There's a lot of nobody in these rooms. What's it all about? Actually, give me another. So spooky. Poison them good, Linda. He's blighted. And look at all that damage he took. Holy crap. Damn, he wants Linda back for what she did to him.
Oh my gosh. It's
Pretty crazy.
She is stressed.
She's stressed hard. Bro, why not? 6 damage. Jeez, man. Dia, you can finish this with a bit of holy judgment.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Nice swing, jackass. Now it's my turn. Allow me to smite thee.
Back to the pit.
Damn. Back to the pit indeed. And now, because Linda's in the right position, the lunge.
Executed with impunity.
Jesus Christ, Linda, put it back in your titty tub.
As victories mount,
Holsters.
so too will resistance.
Is that a good name for bra, Dia? Titty holsters?
Yep.
Nice. Let's go. I think I should have had you healing me, but you know, sometimes that's what happens. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't tell him to do that, but he's a kleptomaniac. Moving on, typical. Son of a bitch. There's a battle in the next hallway, not this one, but the one after that. But there is a trap. Whoa! It didn't show me this! Or maybe I wasn't paying attention on that ass. There's 2 men at the back and they have crossbows. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hit this dude with a bit of bleed, so one will bleed and one will, oh, he resisted the bleed. That is not cool. That is not cute, guys. Not fucking cute, dudes. Let's hit one of these guys and see if we can weather him down, so that at the very least he dies soon and we don't have to deal with being... This is not going to go good. 8 is a lot of damage, actually. Can you not? Jesus. At least...
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Mortality clarified in a single strike. Ain't that a bitch? Y'all fucked up out here. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Let's kill one.
Continue the onslaught.
After this, I'll have her lunge
Destroy
forward.
them all.
Oh my god.
Another one falls.
My man. He needed to die. They're going for Linda. Oof.
Time to heal everybody.
No, the blanket heal isn't good right now. But you're right, it may make sense. Shit, man. Maybe I should have went for like a solid one bing bong heal. Fuck me. I can't really do anything. I can't really do anything because people are in the way. But I can increase the torch light. And we'll do that. Quarrel, he's going for you. 3 damage is not bad. Better than what we had going on before. We're gonna go ahead and go for poison on this jackass. This is a really stupid idea, prolonging this battle, but I really want us all healed up, you understand? We're gonna have this nigga hook this dude so we can bring him forward, and then we're gonna take one of them. Okay.
Slowly.
Well.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
You son of a bitch. I could kill him now, Dia, but I'm not gonna. I want to give you the opportunity to heal all of us one more time, but in reality, I should probably have you heal Linda. Jesus. And 5 ain't shit. Ain't that crazy? 5 ain't shit. I'm gonna have Linda finish it because it doesn't make sense that we allow him to live and keep fucking us up. He could kill one of us with one blow, especially you.
Yep.
To be honest, if I make it to the next room, we're done here.
Destroyed.
That's it. That's all we needed to do.
Success so clearly in view.
Oh god, it's trapped. It's
Or
always
is it
trapped.
merely a trick
I
of
brought
the light?
2 bandages. It's fine. Get your ass back here. We good to go, ladies. I'm really sorry about what happened here. Look at my fucking
Is
fault.
there nothing that you can give either of us to heal?
I can give y'all us reaching the next room with no issue. You feel me? The pages are unsettling. Shut the fuck up. Hey, PB&J, unhinge this trap for me. Do it. Do it. Cool. Cool. Alright, with that, we go into the next room. We're going to use our last torch. Let me see here. I could give you this food, even though... Step into the room. Done. Bye.
The great ruins belong to us. And we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Can someone please find me a mod that will give me $1 billion, because I don't like the money game, because I'm constantly broke and it's whack. PB&J picked up Flagellant. In town, he will only allow himself to be whipped to relieve stress. Typical PB&J. Linda, she got Cove Explorer, giggity. She also got Shocker, which is also a sexual move. Kyle, I picked up Curious, and I guess that's what kills the cat, so obsessed with the acquisition of knowledge. You damn right, baby! You damn right! And I must learn it. And I must learn it. What's the other thing? Evasive. You can't touch me. Oh, you can't touch me. These sound like great things that are typical of the Kyle. Do you see what I'm talking about, Dia? See what I'm talking about? It's typical of the Kyle. It's typical of the Kyle. Whoa. And with that concludes our first.
Competition fosters skill and confidence.
Yeah.
Of course, Linda, like in real life,
Gosh,
took
I remember
hot
that
stress.
being a dude.
Huh?
I said I remember that being a dude.
Oh, you remember the bartender being a woman? I mean, a man?
Yeah.
Well, in this brave new world, we can all be whatever we want to be and have great racks that, you know, Kyle just bury his face in regardless of whatever sex you identify as, huh? You remember what we saw on Snapchat that one day? The man with like the huge rack. My God. Wowzers. So, put Linda away. Dia, you and I went on that and we succumbed little to no stress. Same with PB&J, you know, but Linda, oh my God. It's too traumatizing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're supposed to play one match of Darkest Dungeon a day. I would never exceed that. The one thing that I'm honestly wanting all the money in the world for. What happened?
People like it.
Yeah, and that's what makes it a fun aspect of every night, is that we're,
You're also supposed to be playing Hoonie Pop.
What do you mean?
Hoonie Pop.
Can't play it on all stream. Plus, we're playing Outriders tomorrow. We got to temper everybody's expectations. We don't need to go too far. Want to be thankful. Wow, look, it's Jesus. He said he missed the list, but he made it just in time for the Darkest Dungeon. Thank you again to YNK. Thank you, everybody. And I'm just overwhelmed and hope that you can join us tomorrow as we watch the state of play towards 5 p.m., but earlier in the day, maybe around 1 p.m., after I set some things up, because for some reason they're not allowing a preload, like a pre-download of the demo, so we're just gonna have to take the time for Dia and I to download it, and then we'll go from there. It's lovely spending the evening with you, and I hope that you have a wonderful night and that everything makes sense, and tomorrow is badass. See you in the Discord if you need anything, and otherwise, I love you. Stay great. Thank you, Linda, and have a wonderful night, everybody. Later. Shout out to Anil, and once again, thank you, YNK. Take it easy, Jesus.